Now at 4, the WNBA semifinals are in Indianapolis this weekend. Game 3 tonight at Gainbridge Fieldhouse against the Aces. I'm Rich Nye, and we'll talk about how the Fever handle the league MVP.
And we are less than an hour now from the pregame party here on the Plaza. I'm Samantha Johnson. We'll show you around here and give you a look at the Red Out inside. Still ahead.
And what great weather we have tonight, and looking ahead to the weekend. I'll have your forecast. Live from Indy, you're watching 13 News.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us here at 4 on this fun Friday. I'm Dustin Grove.
A fun Friday it is. I'm Felicia Lawrence, and we're glad you're with us. And it is game night here in Indy. Game night. You got to get serious. The Fever and the Aces facing off in Game 3 of the WNBA Finals.
They've each won one, so both now looking to take the lead when they tip off in just a few hours. The Fever get home court advantage for these next 2 games. Let's get right out to Rich Nye. He's going to kick us off this afternoon with what to expect. Looks like a party behind you, Rich.
Dustin, we do not kick off in basketball. We tip off in basketball. That's okay. We're ready for games 3 and 4 in the WNBA semifinals. And tonight, the Fever have something that they can do that was something that had a goal at the start of the year, right? This was supposed to be a WNBA championship contender. But with all those injuries, all the adversity this team has faced, that seems so unlikely. And yet here they are in the semifinals with home court advantage. If they win these 2 this weekend, they're going to the WNBA finals. But there's a big challenge yet ahead, and that is the Las Vegas Aces and WNBA MVP A'ja Wilson, a 4-time MVP. And as the Fever won Game 1 easily, it was the Aces coming back and winning Game 2 easily behind the 25 points of A'ja Wilson. And when A'ja scores 25 or more, the Aces are 11-0, undefeated in their playoff history. This is a team that has won WNBA championships, and they plan on going back and winning another. They were the hottest team in the league for about the last month of the season. And stopping is not really possible to stop A'ja Wilson, but they want to slow her down and make her work harder for her shots.
I think about her will and her competitive fire in much of the same way I think about Tamika's. There's a I will not be denied type of mentality. There are good days and there are bad days, certainly, but the competitive fire and will to win, that's just unmatched. Being able to get the ball in multiple positions on the floor, that forces you to rethink how you're going to match up and who you're going to match up with. And so she continues to add to her game.
And besides all those, by the way, Stephanie White there talking about Tamika Catchings, of course, the Fever legend, in comparing A'ja Wilson to her. And there is one injury concern for the Fever, and of course that's Lexi Hull, who sat out practice yesterday. She's got a back injury, but she is probable for tonight, and it looks like she'll be just fine to go for the Fever tonight. Certainly Fever don't need any more injury issues. Back here live at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, already some fans waiting there to get in. The gates will not open until 5 o'clock tonight. Tip off at 7:30 for Game 3, and then remember, Game 4 is right back here on Sunday afternoon at 3 o'clock. Series tied at 1. It's best of 5, so the Fever could wrap it up this weekend.
Yeah, Fever and 4.
So.
Yeah, Fever and 4 is what we're praying for.
Hey, thanks for the correction, too. Tip-off, not kick-off. I got football on the mind. We got Operation Football. We got a Colts game this weekend. We're going to get to that a little later in the show.
We know you know, Dustin.
No problem.
No judgment. We know that you know. And the pregame party on the Plaza starts outside Gainbridge Fieldhouse in about an hour. Now, you might have to correct me, but we know that you know.
Never. What a party it's going to be. Let's get out to Sam. She is there early, joining us live from Morris Bicentennial Plaza. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, guys. Yeah, we beat the crowd. We are here early, Friday night, downtown Indianapolis. This is going to be the place to be in about an hour, okay? The pregame party on the Plaza. We'll have live music, all kinds of fun activities for the kids, free, by the way, for fans. And one of my favorite parts of the pregame ceremony that they do is this giant poster asking fans to, hey, let us know where you're traveling from. This one caught my attention. Italy, fans all the way from Europe who are here to cheer on the Fever. And it's going to be quite the party outside, but I want you to take a look inside Gainbridge Fieldhouse. It's going to be another red out tonight. We're talking about 18,000 of those rally towels. I stopped by as crews were laying them out this afternoon. It only took them about an hour to do that, which I always think is so impressive. While I was there this afternoon, I talked to John Nolan. He does radio play-by-play for the Fever, and he told me tonight this Indiana team is really going to be counting on the crowd to carry them to a victory.
The team has really thrived off the energy from the fans here at home all season long, including in the first round. Every time you're ready to count them out, think there's too much adversity, they find a way to bounce back. And so, again, hopefully that plays out tonight.
Yes, we want that to play out tonight and then again on Sunday, right? So live now here on the Plaza, here's a closer look at that towel. Semifinals, Indiana Fever, 18,000 of them for all the fans as they head in tonight. Here's the deal. If you want to come witness this game for yourself, you still can. I checked the tickets just a couple minutes ago. The cheapest one will be about $27 to get you in the door here at Gainbridge. And it's Friday, okay? So we give you permission. Get out of work early. Come down and join us here on the Plaza. We'll be here all evening. Like Rich mentioned, tip-off inside set for 7:30. So guys, we're not going anywhere. We'll see you back here in a few minutes.
Yes.
All right. Sam says it's okay, everybody.
Okay.
Take off.
Let's wrap it up
Let's
then.
do it.
Bye, Sam. We'll see you out there in a sec.
Ooh, it's going to be loud in Gainbridge tonight.
Yeah. Well, good thing because the folks out there doing the pregame party, they have a mild evening they can expect.
Pretty nice out there.
It's really nice out there. Some sun, some clouds, temperatures close to 80 degrees, but we're going to fall just a bit later this evening.
Okay.
So if you're going to be out and about, maybe high school football, I'd take the sweatshirt or the jacket. But as I always say, it's the perfect temperature in Gainbridge every single
Yes, it is.
Fever tip-off, as Sam and Rich mentioned, 7:30 as folks head in close to 80 degrees as everyone heads home. Temperatures in the 60s under clear skies. Temperatures across central Indiana right now sitting in the upper 70s. We have 79 Brown County and Crawfordsville, 77 Bainbridge and Connorsville. We have 79 at Morris Reservoir and 79 degrees in Carmel. Also 79 over downtown Indianapolis. Temperatures running a handful of degrees warmer from this time yesterday. We're up 4 in Indianapolis and Shelbyville, up 5 in Columbus, Muncie and Kokomo. And this warmer than average temperature trend is going to continue through the entire weekend. However, we do get lows in the 50s the next several mornings, expecting 55 again tonight in Indianapolis, 56 in Bloomington. If you're coming back downtown for Circle City Classic tomorrow, the parade is at 10. Kickoff at Lucas Oil is at 3. The weather looks spectacular. Plenty of sunshine for the parade. Temperatures in the 70s. Kickoff numbers for the game will be in the low 80s. And it is going to be a warm weekend. Temperatures in the low to mid 80s with some sunshine both Saturday and Sunday.
All right, Miss Angela. And we cannot believe that it's week 6 of Operation Football. I mean, the season's really going fast.
Dom and Eli have you covered tonight like nobody else in Central Indiana. The whole team is ready. They're going to get us updated now on what we can expect right here on Channel 13 tonight. Check it out.
Another beautiful Friday for Operation Football, week 6. Can't believe it. Cascade kicked off the day well. Salute to the cadets. Wonderful stuff this morning, but we got a great entree. Buffet, smorgasbord of games tonight, Eli. Where are you going to be?
So we're going to be at Tri-West for our game of the week, taking on Indian Creek. 2 teams that know how to light up the scoreboard. You have Tri-West just over 38 points a game. Indian Creek just over 33, both 4-1. So that'll be exciting for our game of the night. Then over to Zionsville, looking to pick up their first back-to-back win of the season, taking on HSE, who's trying to get out of that loss column and back into the win column after dropping the last 2.
Yeah, after losing Terry Walker. We
Yes,
don't like
that's
hearing
right.
that. Best of luck to Terry Walker. So top 10 battle in 3A, that is our game of the night. Brownsburg, Westfield, top 10 battle in Class 6A. That's also happening. That is where I will be. But we got Avon and Fishers. We got Chittard and Garrett Catholic. And of course, we got Cascade and Crawfordsville. Oh, not to mention Plainfield and Decatur Central. 7 games for you tonight. And the Fever.
That's right. We're jam-packed. The Fever, fresh off their road trip to Vegas where they stole game 1. Home court, back here in Gainbridge Fieldhouse.
Yes.
Rich Nye and Sam Johnson over there taking care of that this evening.
It's going to be, it's one-stop shop for 13 sports, okay? It's what we do, all right? Tune in, 5 and 6. We'll be live out at Tri-West. And, of course, 7 games for it tonight at 11, live in studio. Eli and Dom. Where else would you rather be? Who else would you rather see? No one is the answer. We'll see you then.
That's right. We'll see you guys coming up at 5 o'clock. All right, so we've got basketball. We've got football. We've also got the 41st annual Circle City Classic this weekend. They've got football and a lot more, too.
Yeah, let's keep it going. So today the coaches luncheon was held in downtown Indy. Legendary coaches sharing their wisdom, leadership, and insight. And the event also recognized athletic administrators, players, and officials who not only make a significant local and national contribution to youth, but also encourage excellence in future generations. The winner of this year's big award, the Taylor Award, is a familiar face, former Colts safety Antoine Bethea.
What they've been doing for 41 years, bringing two HBCUs into Indianapolis and being able to give these young men an opportunity to showcase their abilities on Saturday, but most important, what they do throughout the week, scholarships and things of that nature.
Through the Circle City Classics.
Several Circle City Classic events are taking place today and tomorrow, including a pep rally and the big game. Miles College, their Golden Bears, are going to be taking on Morgan State University.
It's about justice, really. It's not revenge, it's about justice.
Still ahead, former FBI Director James Comey indicted. The federal charges he's now facing.
Maps, props, QR codes, and a walkout. The UN address making headlines today.
Our average high temperature in the mid-70s. We're going to be 10 warmer than that the next several days. Stick around for the 7-day forecast.